How are you? I miss you so much once again, but I'm so glad to be here with you this morning. It is the Sunday after Easter, and we have a special story this morning, and then a special craft and a little activity I have for you. So, who remembers who Peter was? Here's a hint. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Remember Peter? He's the one who denied knowing Jesus 3 times. Well, this morning, our story is about Peter and some other disciples. Jesus, it's already been Easter, so Jesus has already died, and he's back on earth again. And the disciples are fishing, and they fished all night long. Who's gone fishing before? We love to fish, right? Well, they fished all night long, and they didn't catch anything, and they were frustrated. And the dawn came, the early morning came, and they looked out on shore, and they saw someone. And they realized, oh my goodness, that must be Jesus, because he said, put your nets on the right side of the boat and you'll catch lots of fish. So they did it, and oh my gosh, they caught 153 or more fish right then and there. And they went, Peter, of course, dove into the water to go find Jesus, to go to Jesus right away. And the others paddled in and put all their fish on the shore, and they got to have a special breakfast on the beach with Jesus. They had fish and they had bread. So the first thing I want to do with you this morning is to make a special fish. This is my fancy rainbow fish that looks a little bit like a dinosaur. I'm not sure why, but here's how you do it. You cut a piece of construction paper this way. You fold it in half. I hope you will do this at home. This one's a little short. You cut a triangle in the folded part. And then this triangle, you staple on as a tail. And then you can decorate it however you want. If you have a googly eye or if you have other sequins. If you don't have sequins, I bet sprinkles for food would work too. Or I'm sure you can find fancy things at home to do. And then what you're going to do to make a net to remind you of the story where Jesus had the disciples catch all these fish is you can get this is a lemon bag with a little bit of netting on it, or you could get a loofah from the bathroom, and you just get a crayon and a piece of paper, and if you go like this on it, like a leaf rubbing, you have a net. So now you have a fish and a net to decorate. Okay, now we are going to head over to our next destination. So I hope that you'll all, when the weather's nice, have a nice picnic with your family, remembering that Jesus had breakfast on the beach with his disciples after he provided more than they needed, more than enough. I would recommend, if you have these friends, to have a special milk bone, but you can have goldfish, you can have fish. Here you go. And lastly, the most important part of the story, everybody, is that after this, Jesus talked alone with Peter, and he asked Peter 3 different times if he loved him. Peter said, of course I love you. You're my best friend. And then Jesus said each time, then feed my sheep. That means he wanted Peter to take care of his people when Jesus left. My challenge to you, everybody, I want to do this together. We need to remember to love each other and take care of each other. So please, if you can, send me a video of you helping others or taking care of someone, probably someone in your family since we're at home, or a neighbor, or the yard for someone. Send me an email, a video, and we're going to collect those together. That's my challenge for you. And look how big Wason is getting. Love you all. Miss you.